When things don't go your way, don't go with them.
Welcome to the Mind Over Money podcast with Jess and James, the only podcast you need to tune into each week to grow your personal, professional, and financial life. Join entrepreneur, investor, and multi-award-winning international speaker Jess and James as he shows you how to take control of your mind to create the life, income, and career you deserve. Here's your host, Jess and James.
I want to talk to you real quick about the difference between persistence and resistance. You see, here's the thing. Along your journey, I think you'll agree, you're going to find some struggle. You're going to find some hardship. You're going to find some difficult times. You're going to find some challenges, some setbacks, some failures, some people laughing at you, some people thinking you're a joke. You're going to make mistakes. You might lose money. You might lose time, you might lose people, you might lose friends, you might lose family. You're going to have all of these things. And a lot of the time, people mistake resistance and persistence, because I want to actually talk into the both of them. They're two different things. Now, first of all, let's talk about resistance. When things don't go your way, don't go with them. Write that down, okay? When things don't go your way, don't go with them. It's very simple. What do I mean by this? If there's resistance along your way, don't go with the resistance. Learn to understand that resistance is something that is actually good, but you've got to adapt it. You've got to change your perspective when it comes to resistance. You see, most people look at resistance and say, I'm going to resist all these problems. I'm going to resist these challenges. I'm going to resist all these things that are going wrong. Don't resist them. Embrace them. They're part of the journey. They are. They're part of the journey. End of the day, every single piece of resistance that you meet is part of the journey. So don't make it the enemy. It's not the enemy. The resistance is not the enemy. It's part of the journey. In fact, I guarantee every single one of you have had something in your past happen to you that held you back. And for now, when you look back at it, you're grateful because it's made you stronger. It's made you who you are. I'm going to use Usha as an example. Usha, you're watching. And if you haven't watched or read her book yet, Left in Peace, Not Pieces, go and get it on Amazon right now. Usha's story is one of something that went wrong in her past, adversity. She would not be the incredible, strong human being that she is right now. She wouldn't be the powerful entrepreneur and mother and wife that she is right now if she didn't go through that adversity. So what I'm trying to say to you is resistance is actually part of the journey. You've got to understand that. You've got to embrace it. Don't fight the resistance. When you fight stuff, someone's going to get hurt. I spoke about this the other day. When you fight, someone's going to get hurt. Plain and simple. So resistance is part of the journey. Understand that. Now, let's flip it to persistence. You see, persistence is what will get you through. Persisting in spite of the setbacks. Persisting in spite of people telling you that you can't. Persisting in spite of things not necessarily going your way. Persisting even though you're not getting the results or seeing the results you want right now. Persisting even though you might be losing money or not making any right now. Whatever it might be, persistence is what's going to carry you through, not fighting the resistance. What you need to start doing is embracing the resistance. You see, when you embrace the resistance, it becomes part of you. It becomes part of it. And this is what I'm trying to say to you, is that life is not meant to be easy. It's not designed for you to have a smooth road. This is why when people, for example, come and work with me with business, they say, let's do a business plan. Look, I don't know about you. I don't know any business plan that's gone to plan, okay? I don't know any business plan that's gone to plan, because it doesn't work like that. A business plan doesn't go to plan. That's not what happens, because you're going to have bends in the road, curves in the road, setbacks, knockbacks, roadblocks, all kinds of stuff are going to happen. So how can you possibly stick to one course of action? It doesn't align with the journey. So I want you to do this. Anytime something hasn't gone your way, anytime things are not going your way right now, you make a mistake, you have a setback, You have a bad day, you fall down, you make some money, you lose some money, you lose some friends, you lose some people. I want you to understand it's part of the process. So what you should do is embrace it. I want you to say to the week, bring it. Bring it, week. What have you got? Bring it. What have you got for me? My resistance is actually part of the journey. It's part of me. If I don't have resistance, I won't appreciate the good. Think about it. How can you experience happiness if you haven't experienced pain? How can you experience light if you haven't experienced dark? How can you experience happiness if you haven't experienced sadness? You won't appreciate the prize if you're not in love with the process. Please understand that. All right? So be passionate about everything. The resistance is part of the journey. Don't fight it. Don't argue with it. Don't do any of that stuff. Just say, bring it. What else you got for me? Because I know where I'm going. These are just setbacks. And what you need to understand is this. Setbacks are comebacks in disguise. Write that down. Setbacks are comebacks in disguise. When you get a setback, it's setting you up for something bigger. Please understand that. So as long as you're focused on persistence and you understand resistance is part of the journey, it's no surprise then. There's no surprise. When things don't go your way, no surprise. It's no surprise at all. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. Love you, appreciate you. Have an incredible day. Whatever you're doing today, make it great. And remember, don't you ever let anyone or anything, including some resistance, ruin your day. Do you know why? Because you, my friends, are better than that. All right, I love you. Mwah. God bless you all.
Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed this episode of the Mind Over Money podcast. And I have an invitation for you. If you are looking to start getting into public speaking, or you have a gift, or you have something that you want to share with the world, or maybe you've got a business and you want to learn how to speak in public to advertise one-to-many as opposed to one-to-one, I've got an exclusive invitation for you. I'm going to invite you to come and spend the day with me at one of my public speaker masterclasses. These are in-person public speaker masterclasses where you'll either meet myself or one of my expert trainers who will talk you through my specific system that has helped me and many, many people just like you get their message out into the world, but also learn how to sell from the stage. Now, look, if that interests you, somewhere around in this description, there is a link. Click on it, get yourself registered, grab a ticket for you, maybe a business partner or a friend even, to come and attend one of our public speaker in-person masterclasses. I promise you, it'll be one of the best experiences you ever had in learning the art of public speaking. So go ahead and grab yourself a ticket right now.
You've been listening to the Mind Over Money podcast with Jess and James. Don't forget to subscribe and follow on all the channels, links in the show notes. Please also leave a review and visit www.jessandjames.com to find more resources on how to create the life you deserve.